I already know what you're thinking. Did Billy Butcher from The Boys come out of the laptop in front of me and take my place? Did he slit my throat, stuff my body somewhere for where he won't find it, and take my place? No, it is me. I'm back. I'm back in YouTube here. Sorry I didn't upload recently. Sorry, it's been like months since I last uploaded. I'm very, very sorry. I'm sorry if any of you were worried about me, thinking maybe I died or got ill or got bored. I didn't. Well, I'm gonna get down to what happened in just a moment. Right now, what I want to say is, I'm happy to hear that I've got more subscribers here now. And to any new ones, hello, my name is Atlas. I was going to call myself, and I'm not going to say my real name because I do not want my identity being leaked or anything. Anyway, and if you don't know why I wear a mask, it's not for character. It's to hide my face. I don't want my face being seen in public. I don't want to get noticed in public. I don't want any public attention towards me. Anyway, let's get down to what's been happening. So why didn't I use YouTube for quite a while? I'm going to start by saying this. June 4th, I graduated. I graduated school, and I was wondering what I was going to do with life. Because the thing is, I'm not going to be using YouTube forever. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to use it from time to time. Yeah, sure. It's not like a dream job to be a YouTuber. No. My dream job is, well, I have a lot of dream job ideas. One of them is being an author. I'm currently working on a little novel. Well, not a little novel. It's a big novel. And it's set in this futuristic Jakarta, which is my home city. And it's going to have some dystopic cyberpunk vibes to it. Anyway, so after I graduated, I went to Singapore with my family for quite some time. There, I went to the Attack on Titan exhibition and thingy. I forgot about YouTube because my family wanted me to go everywhere with them across Singapore. And it was fun, I'll admit, yeah, it was fun. However, when I came back, I had I had a few things to take care of quickly, such as my friend who was going to the UK. She left like 2 weeks ago. And what else happened? Oh yes, I went to Bali. Now, in Bali, I really didn't think much about YouTube, and for that, I'm very, very sorry. In Bali, what happened was, the Wi-Fi there was not good. It was at a personal, not personal villa, but it was at a villa we owned, but people would visit it from time to time. The Wi-Fi was not great. It was horrible. But I'm happy to tell you what happened in the villa, though. So this was like the night I moved into my bedroom, because I had to stay in the guest house because some workers were renovating the house. So the night I moved in, I had to sleep in the room with my brother. There were 2 beds, but when I settled down and prepared to sleep, I looked over next to the bed because my charger fell over. I went to pick it up, but the moment I went to grab it and literally use my 2 little fingers to touch them, there was a baby frog. It fell from the night table. I don't know where or how, but it looked at me for a bit, and then later it jumped underneath my brother's bed. I told my brother, he said, to get someone to get rid of it. He said it calmly. He didn't panic, thank God. But I said, we'll get it out tomorrow. Let it kill the flies that live there. And I'm sure it did. About 3 nights later, there were 2 frogs in the living room. A man and a woman, a male and a female. And I don't know what they were doing at all. I had no idea, but they were just there. One of the workers came and grabbed them because they noticed them, but then I saw them and I was like, oh, and then the worker just looked at them and was like, kodok. Kodok means frog in Indonesian. And the next night, surprise, surprise, there was another frog. And then the next day, it happened again. In the same spot, which was near a curtain and a window. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is this, a hotel for frogs? And my mother just decided enough was enough. So she placed some boards to cover the gaps between the doors and everything. But 2 nights later, surprise, surprise, there was a frog. Not in the living room, in my fucking bathroom. In the villa bathroom, I went to take a shower, I looked, there was a frog right there. He was being perverted, the little bastard. Alright, but point is, I don't know how these frogs get coming in, but something is drawing them in there. I think it's the bugs. Because one time when I went to shower, there were 3 daddy long leg spiders in there. and they fucking creep me out. I hate spiders a lot. Believe me, I hate them a lot. I killed them, and I then took a shower. About like I think 4 nights later or something, 4 days. I don't care. My brother called me to the bathroom, and he said, "Hey, come take a look, bro. Come take a look at this." And I was like, "What is it? A frog?" And he said, "No, no, no. Take a look." I looked over. There was a massive gecko, and I literally ran out the house because in Indonesia we call these geckos tokek because they made a sound. They made a sound that sounded like the word tokek, and then what happened? Oh yes, the security guard came in and he got rid of it. I didn't want to touch it because those things could bite you. Here in Indonesia, we've had multiple moments where these geckos latch onto people's hands after they try to grab them, and they won't let go. They'll just like dangle, like a floppy little dildo. Okay, enough with that stuff. It was then my 18th birthday. Actually, no, my 18th birthday was way before the gecko incident, like days before. And over there, I went to my uncle's restaurant. He opened up a restaurant in Bali, and it's really good, the food. It's called Tanau, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who's thinking of having a dinner in Bali. I highly recommend that restaurant. The food he makes are top notch. Really good. I absolutely love them. It's pretty much Western food, but made into an Indonesian style cuisine. And they absolutely, I know I've said this so many times, but they're just so good. And what else was I going to say? That's all I have to say actually. So yeah, that's about it. What's been happening recently? Take care.